I'm Diane Williams, and I'm the president and founder of the Source of Synergy Foundation. And what the Source of Synergy Foundation is all about is to synergize individuals, organizations, and networks to support the shift in consciousness. That's our basic premise. And we do this in various ways. One is to bring leaders together, to talk about, to strategize, to say, how can we come together and really support this shift? And we also do it through journeys to bear witness to global challenges. So for instance, global warming. We have a plan to go up to Greenland to bear witness to what's happening with the ice melting and to be one with that. And we feel like once people are one with a global challenge, they'll want to do something about it. So that's what we're all about, these personal connections. So small retreats and journeys, and then synergy circles. What comes out of the retreat and how do we form circles to support that outcome? The beautiful part is that we're using our creative intelligence, our collective intentions, our collective energy to say we want to put this into the circle and we want to do something together for the benefit of the whole. And we know what we could do together. And that is really exciting because I think if we all look forward to what really could happen, if we activate this soul force, this collective soul force, it's awe-inspiring.
We all feel as though we're part of a movement. Something important is happening, and we're each given a part to play in this.
I'm Gerard Senehi. I'm a board member of the Source of Synergy Foundation. The Source of Synergy Foundation is supporting a new emerging dimension and impulse in people to actually realize that we have to come together in order to respond to both world issues, but also in order to evolve consciousness and culture.
I'm Rod McGrew, co-vice president of the Source of Synergy Foundation, an organization that was created by a group of individuals to create a synergistic environment whereby symbiosis can manifest from the coming together of collective resources. Those resources are other organizations, other individuals that are visionaries, that are leaders, that are difference makers. And we believe, from a synergistic standpoint, bringing them together is not only what's needed, but that will in fact make a difference.
The Source of Synergy Foundation is quite unique in that it focuses on synergy as the main idea in how people come together, how transformation occurs. And often in most movements and things that we hear about that work in terms of people's concern about the earth itself and its inhabitants, and the idea of people as a collective can only change things as a collective. So synergy is how it happens, but it's rarely stated as the main factor in change. Where if we look back on our lives, everything has occurred because of synergy with another person or a group or people coming together around an idea. So it's extremely key that this idea gain more consciousness in individuals.
We can't live in the world the way it is today. We need to raise our consciousness. We need to have a clearer connection with one another and with nature, with plants, with animals, with everything. Everything has to change. We have to have a whole different relationship with the earth if we're to continue. And I think that's what we're attempting here. Nothing smaller than that.
Individually, we have been working towards consciousness and the awareness of what we believe is next to emerge. And now it's time to go to the source of synergy, which means to become the collective voice of the unified knowing so that we really can create a change that makes a difference on our planet.
Hi, I'm Ashok Gangadine. I'm a member of the board of Source of Synergy Foundation. And I really can't say sufficiently strongly what an amazing shift time this is on the planet. And everything's at stake in terms of facing the crises. And it really comes down to dilating our hearts and minds into a higher awakened consciousness that all of our great wisdom teachers across the planet over the last 2,000, 3,000 years have been urging us to move to this deeper awakened synergy. So our work is to help humanity facilitate what is really happening in any case, but it's urgent that we move into the deepest synergy at this time. I'm so delighted to be in this common effort, which is networking across the planet with many like-minded people.
My name is Dale Colton, and I'm on the board of the Source of Synergy Foundation. One of the most exciting projects we are coordinating with the Chopra Foundation and the Association for Global New Thought is the Evolutionary Leaders Initiative, which is made up of a collective group of the world's most prominent authors, educators, scientists, spiritual leaders, global financiers, and ecological experts working towards the evolution of consciousness on the planet.
I'm Judy Martin, a board member of the Source of Synergy Foundation, which is inherently designed to be a catalyst for global transformation. And that may sound like a very lofty goal, but indeed, the Source of Synergy Foundation was formed so that we could bring leaders together across cultural boundaries, economic boundaries, socio-political boundaries together so that they could discuss some of the greatest challenges of our time. And within that discussion could emerge perhaps projects, ideas, conversations, or even trips, or even a video. So we're talking about addressing major global challenges, whether we're talking about AIDS in South Africa, or poverty, or economic crisis, not only here in the United States, but certainly globally. We need to address these issues on many different levels. And because we have such a diverse crowd of people together, they lend their wisdom. And from that, a lot of things can come. So the Source of Synergy Foundation, again, as this catalyst, it acts almost as a communicative catalyst. Because if these people come together and we have a new message, we have a new narrative that goes out to the public, then we can really allow transformation to happen on a very deep level, not only on an individual basis, but certainly on a global basis.
I feel very strongly that we can do it. If everybody has the collective will and the moral authority and the capacity, things would shift within a very short period of time. So, and I feel very excited because that's where we're going. I think more and more you see people coming together in ways that you didn't see 10, 20 years ago. So I feel like this is happening, and we're part of the unfoldment, and it's, I think people just need to be aware of that, because once they're aware of that, then that's when we're really going to see some major changes.